Where did the bubbles come from?
Bringing in the show a bubble.
This part will not be edited out.
And he's having fun with it.
Right. Trying to catch them, pop them.
He got upset this one time because he couldn't eat on air, so he decided to play with
Me
bubbles.
and my niece can blow bubbles all day long. I bought them a little bubble machine. I bought Izzy a little bubble machine, pour bubbles in it. Me and my niece, baby Blake, we can go all day with bubbles.
That's because you're a child. You married a child. I want you to know that.
She knows this. We all know this.
I can't really say nothing. I ride a hoverboard every afternoon to go pick up my child from the bus stop. So
Riding the hoverboard isn't the issue. It's where she places the hoverboard when she gets home, which is legit in front of the door.
nah,
So
I
everyone
didn't
has
put
to
it
ride it.
there.
They walk in the door.
I open the door. I have to walk around the hoverboard.
I was put on punishment this morning, so
That's hilarious. Well, welcome back to another episode of Unapologetically Black, Never Broken, Always Empowered. I am, as y'all know, Brittany, joined by Jamal, Rich,
What up, though?
and Britt, our special guest host all month. So,
yay!
welcome back. How y'all feeling? How y'all been?
I just got off work.
I'm exhausted. I've been taking my locks out for the past week, and I'm still not done.
Like, you're done permanently, or you might go back?
I don't know if I'll go back, but right now, shit, I might let them things turn into wigs and call it a day the way my hair not done.
I feel that. Not wigs. That's what it snuggles be looking like. And then I'm like, all right, let me go
Rich's
in and
face said no, they
it.
won't.
And let's revisit that contract.
Rich's face says he doesn't have hair, so I don't.
Married to Jay-Z.
Richard, it took me a minute to convince him to get locks in the beginning. So to get wigs, I know he's not gonna go for that.
No, that's real. But same on being tired. I don't know what's going on with my voice. I'm apologizing in advance because this started when we hit record for us.
Right. I brought a tea and shit. Like,
I'm tired, but I've been good. Today was Snuggles' first day of school. Finally, we finally reached the day.
I've seen
in
it.
school.
He's in pre-K.
He's in pre-K. Like, he did a little pre-K in April, from April to June. But then, today's the first day back to school for everyone in our area. So
yeah.
Did he
back
like
to school. He likes it. He's leaps and bounds above everyone else in his class because he's in the 3-year-old class and he's a month away from being 4. So like they're still potty training and we're nowhere near like that. So
beat on Jamal.
Hopefully next month they just bump him into the proper class to where he is.
Fuck a toilet. I have a dad.
Dog, he aimed at me and I was so sad.
Exactly. So yeah, we've been good.
Yeah, he hasn't
No
beat on me,
eventful
so
stories.
I got nothing.
Exactly. So yeah, let's jump in to what the fuck you missed this month, the month of August. So like an eventful month with like big stories, but like overall.
Share swingingly big stories.
Share swingingly big.
I mean, bust that bitch in the head type.
Aquaman, the first nigga to ever swim to a fight, big.
Big one. Oh, I'm pulling up in the sea, my nigga. Don't worry about people
They
seeing
can
me.
never say we can't swim again. Oh yes, we can.
I'll show you a nigga that can swim.
Let me pull up Exhibit A.
I just like how we finally said, you know what, fuck it. No more bystanders. Like, fuck just watching shit happen. Let's just start acting.
Some
What's
of y'all pick
crazy
your phone up, and
is
some of
now
y'all-
that shit has happened, I'm almost scared to see what happens when like the next policeman does something he's not supposed to do.
Yeah.
I'm almost scared because I feel like someone's gonna be like, fuck it, next moment. And they're gonna rush in. And it's just gonna cause a whole
Difference being though, the police were on the side of
they was on black people's side.
Yeah,
That's the same.
But yeah, this time, but that's because we weren't rushing policemen.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's the difference. The difference is,
Yeah.
nigga, right place, right time.
Right. There was a UFC fighter out there when George Floyd was murdered. So, like, it's not that we aren't there. It's just that, like, this ain't what we normally do.
Right.
So we're going Malcolm X now. We're done with Dr. King. We're going Malcolm X.
I think we've always been a little, what was his name? Fred Hampton? The chairman? Yeah, let's go back to being Fred Hampton.
I mean, you know, I feel like we're not our ancestors. And at the end of the day, if some shit pop off, we gonna handle it. Right?
Hey, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go.
My ancestors fought for all their lives. That's what we
They
did.
fought so I could fight.
Exactly. But we'll circle back around to that.
We'll swing back in
Swing
on that.
back, but let's start everything off with our condolences and our deaths and rest in peace.
Bob Barker, dog.
Well, no, I was gonna say shout out, but that doesn't feel like the right word when you're
Are we shouting out people that died? Or
Not
what?
shouting out.
That sounds like what's the word? But yes.
Best wishes to the family.
All of that. But as Jamal said, Bob Barker passed away. I believe it was yesterday. Maybe it was 2 days ago. But he died at 99, and I'm not going to hold you. The meme going around
I'm not going to make the joke.
that said he got as close as he could without going over.
I haven't seen that one. That's hilarious.
I came this
Because
close
he
to
got
putting
the
it up on my
101, he went
Facebook,
over
and
it.
I was like, dog.
Exactly.
A lot of
He said at
Americans
101
have
days,
special
he'd be over.
He would have been over.
I feel like hell has a special place for a lot of Americans.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is the American section
A sweet.
Not
of
me.
hell.
I love Bob Barker. I watched him all the time
That
on
don't
Price
mean
is
you ain't
Right.
going to hell for other reasons, my
Oh
love.
no, I'm definitely going to hell for other reasons, but not for Bob Barker. I got that man up there on my Funko Pop collection wall.
And the boy Jamal say, "Oh yeah, my hell ticket is already set," but that's not.
Yeah, no, it's sad.
That's not the one.
But Bob Barker ain't do this to me.
That's hilarious. Pee Wee
Some
Herman
tell
also
me-
passed away this month. What'd you
I'll
say?
say some tell me that I'm going to hell, and I'm gonna be the one checking y'all in. So, it is.
I mean, you know, I might be fighting for the throne eventually. So, you know.
I feel like I'm married to the person that runs the show, but
Are you married to the face that runs the place?
that's how I get the
Big man in charge.
I warm this bitch up, all right?
Brittany has a desk with her name on it, executive suite, like right next to the office of hell. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Well, Pee Wee Herman also passed away this month at the age of 70 to cancer. Angus Cloud, who is from Euphoria, he passed away. He's 25. And it was about a month or so after his dad passed away. So, yeah.
Isn't Euphoria the drug show?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure he also struggled in real life with addiction and drugs.
I hope Zendaya is just pretending to be a real good crackhead.
I'm pretty sure Zendaya is just pretending to be a real good.
I pray she's pretending because she's
a great actress.
I need her on the Met Gala.
Talking about Zendaya?
Yeah.
Oh, Zendaya's absolutely pretending. That nigga, absolutely.
Absolutely.
She pay her taxes. She's
a great law She ain't going to hell.
Button at the crosswalk. Zendaya ain't doing shit illegal. I can guarantee you fucking that.
I hope not, though.
Oh my goodness.
I'd be sad.
Yeah.
DJ Casper died. Magoo died this month. Ron Cephas Jones also passed away, the actor.
We're saying a lot of names, and Rich is making a lot of.
Yeah, he always
who the
makes
fuck
those
is this
faces.
Same thing.
DJ Casper created the Cha
Magoo,
Cha
I
Slide.
didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
DJ Casper created the Cha Cha Slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you don't know what the Cha Cha Slide is.
I know what the Cha Cha Slide is. I just don't know the nigga that created it.
Well, that's him.
He
Can we
announced
not
his
call
name
it
every
that
time
man a nigga?
in the song. Do you not listen to the song, or you just listen to the one hop this time?
Essentially.
You listen for instructions. She's like, "Oh, this is how we dancing, huh?"
And John Cephas Jones is from like Paid in Full. He's in Luke Cage. He's in This Is Us is the most recent thing he's been in. Black actor. I feel like you'd probably know his face more than anything else. But yeah. And then lastly, as WWE fans ourselves, we lost a major like icon, I guess, or like in the making.
Yeah. Well, no, we lost Terry Funk, then we lost.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt. Which like Bray Wyatt hit harder for me just because I stopped watching wrestling. You know, obviously grew out of it as a child, and then when I met Jamal, he still watched it from watching it with his siblings. And like the first pay-per-view I watched is when Bray Wyatt unveiled his Fiend character, which is like this essentially like monster that he was just dope. A creative mind. He was 36 years old, died of a heart attack. He has like 4 children that he left behind, all very young. So it's just very sad.
Super sad. Yeah.
So moving on to happier things, congratulations goes out to Rihanna, who gave birth to her second son this month.
She's pregnant again?
She
Yes.
was pregnant.
That's
on
what
the
she announced at the Super Bowl.
I thought that shit was like a old, like her first time.
No, that was her
I hate
announcing
you.
her second pregnancy.
Yeah.
We talked about it on the
But
show
I feel
too.
like she was pregnant forever with this.
Yeah.
I feel like both pregnancies were forever. I'm like, damn, you still pregnant?
But I think it's
Like
because
you're
she's
11
so
months?
small and she was showing so early that it just feels like you saw her just with her stomach out the whole time. Kind of like Krishan Rock. I feel like that she'd been pregnant with Blueface Baby for a brick.
Oh, she never.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
The second she said she's pregnant, she
that
didn't button her.
came unloose. And Jay was like, "All right, bro, we out. Belly is out. We are done."
So yeah, Serena Williams also welcomes her second daughter this month. Sierra
Serena
and
Williams?
Russell-
Yes.
Serena Williams, yeah.
Ain't that nigga like 97?
No,
Shut up.
you disrespectful as fuck.
I was gonna say, she's in her 40s.
I think she's like 43, 44.
Hold on, 41.
Oh, okay.
Disrespectful ass old nigga.
I'm just saying. Pretty
So
old.
she welcomes her second daughter. Sierra and Russell are expecting their third baby together, which was recently announced. And then
Future
Simone,
said fuck Russell Wilson, so you know
he did.
there's that.
Simone Biles collected her 8th national title, which is the most titles won by any American gymnast, so male or female.
Yep.
Which is dope as fuck. And Sha'Carri Richardson is a world champ. So
Finally.
Women in the world too.
yeah, fastest woman in the world.
Finally.
Exactly. So congratulations to them.
She's only been racing a year. I mean,
2 years.
It's been
Sure.
yeah.
How many niggas race for 2 years and become world
But
champion?
you remember she lost miserably
Terrible.
last year.
Smoked
Like
her.
she came in complete last.
Like
And
everybody
then came
has
in
to
complete
fight,
first.
man.
But I hate that people think that a lot of people are hating on her. It wasn't that for me, I wasn't hating on her. I just want her to shut up. Like she made situations worse
Yeah.
when she lost the race last year, when she was kicked out of the Olympics. She made things worse for herself the more she talked. This year, though, she did say, she hugged the Jamaicans, something she did not do last year.
She didn't win. Why the fuck am I hugging people?
Why am I hugging you?
They didn't. I mean, they won.
They didn't win this year. They hugged her.
Yeah, so
That's their prerogative. That's what they chose to fucking do. The fuck?
she's throwing up like a little Tyler last year. I was like, bro,
I lost. Why the fuck am I here?
She still had energy the way she lost. She wasn't even trying. She didn't even pinch the bitch. But
And this year she whooped all them bitches. What's up?
Like shit.
And they've been racing with none of them champions by their second year.
None of them.
None of them. Her second year's world champ.
I want you
So,
to
more
know that
power
I
to
can't
her.
wait to be there when Izzy finally like wins a trophy or so, because he's gonna be like, ain't nobody win like my baby. My baby up here winning. Where's your baby and her trophy at? Ain't nobody got it like her.
if she come in the room right now and tie her shoes, it's going to be the mostest, bestest thing in the world.
That's hilarious.
But can your baby
It's just like Rich is like, nah, you don't get a participation medal. You either win or you didn't.
We don't do none of that. We don't do that. So
You no participating in shit. You won or you lost, man.
and we'll tell you suck too. So
That's hilarious.
I only tell Snuggles that to mess with him.
my cousin, he tells his son one time we were trying to go to a party and his son got sick. He talking about, you know what, you suck. Damn.
It be like that though.
When you prove them down, they won't be so offended later on.
It's true.
Well, those ladies excelling in their individual sports is a great segue into our next section, which is what the fuck you missed in sports and entertainment. So I usually kind of kick it off to y'all, but we can start by talking about the story that came out the day after we recorded last month, which was Bronny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there she goes.
This time you know.
Bronny's heart failure.
Bronny James, for people who don't know.
Exactly. LeBron James' son
Don't act like
had
that.
heart failure at the age of 18. It recently came out that he does have a pre-existing heart condition. That is where that came from. But originally the story really just dropped. And we've been hearing about a lot of young athletes, specifically, not just young people, but young athletes whose hearts are giving out on them.
Bray Wyatt died of a heart attack, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, and then, you had DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah.
And
essentially died.
His was caused by another nigga hitting him, not necessarily.
That's you're right. That's true. That's true.
It was caused by another nigga hitting him.
It didn't just stop by itself.
Yeah, it didn't just stop. Hey, somebody stopped that bitch, and then they brought it back. So
accurate.
But
different.
I mean, I feel like it's probably gonna hurt his draft selection.
Yeah,
he probably won't go high first round. He'll probably go mid, late first round. He's gonna get drafted.
I mean, the Lakers still got that.
That's gonna happen. That's not the point. But he'll probably definitely go. He was already considered like a mid before the heart issue. Now it's probably gonna be like a late first round. So I mean, glad that he's better now. But they're definitely looking at Bryce, his brother. He's probably gonna be a better basketball player in general. But they're gonna be checking him for heart issues. And that's
damn.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. So yeah, I'm gonna throw it over to y'all for anything else happening in the sports world.
Oh, WNBA, Aja Wilson. She is the leading scorer with. Fellas, I know this sounds stupid, but
I'm gonna let you say it anyway.
Go ahead, baby.
53 points. She is the highest scoring female WNBA player.
I mean, she balled out. Like, I know you like giving her that pretend clap, but I seen that game. She was balling the fuck out. Like, 53 points in a game is nothing to be like. I mean,
you're right. It doesn't touch the record in the NBA, but it is still
50-point games happen so often in the NBA that it is just absolutely. Because they literally happen all the time.
But they don't happen that often for every player. And when you're talking about a young player on the rise that like doesn't get as much and like achievement as she does, like she is winning from a team that just won the championship. Like they won 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like
it doesn't make it any more exciting. You're still talking about a boring sport. Okay.
It's the same sport, just women.
It's the same sport. You're such a fucking sexist.
Like you're a sexist. Like I can admit it's the same
sport. A boring sport.
See, the basketball
sexist because I think that the WNBA is boring as shit. I'm not the only person that thinks that. Many fans think it because you can go to a finals WNBA game and that shit is nowhere near packed.
No, not facts. So
clearly, I'm not the only one that
going to it. But at the end of the day, it's the same sport.
It's the same sport.
It's boring. Just like
I have to come to his defense. I don't like watching college ball, and I will watch WNBA, but it is like watching college basketball. And I think that women's college ball is like watching women's high school or men's high school. So I don't too much watch it, but I do support it.
I watch it. So, man.
That's how I don't watch a lot of sports in general, but yeah. Anywho,
Uncle Shay left Undisputed this month. He's going to be joining Stephen A. on First Take. Skip Bayless relaunch.
He's officially joining First Take.
He's officially joining First Take with Stephen A. Smith.
He didn't spend that money.
They haven't aired their first show yet with him, but Undisputed re-aired its show with Skip Bayless, Richard Sherman, Michael Irvin, and Keyshawn Johnson, and it sucked majorly. It pretty much bombed. The only good thing about Undisputed now is its fire intro that was done by Lil Wayne. If you haven't heard the intro to Undisputed, absolutely go listen to it. That shit is fire. That's fun.
Yeah, it's the best part of the show.
But the show itself, it's definitely lost its edge. One, because a lot of people don't like Skip to fucking begin with. And you really just have three people ganging up on Skip, which isn't fair in a debate show. But it just sucks.
You mean like every episode of Blurred Trap House with the two of y'all ganging up on me?
First off, that's cat. Second of all,
you bring your sidekick to fight with you.
First off, no. And second of all, niggas like hearing you get shit. So what we spit is facts.
No, it's not. It's your opinion.
Unlike Undisputed, where Skip Bayless shit is absolutely not factual at all. But yeah, they're back on air. First Take should air sometime, I think, in the next month or so. Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that. It's definitely the number one show now.
No, I'm excited about
it. Shannon Sharper's going to be on it.
So Undisputed is not good, so that means I don't have to listen to it in the morning.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm not going to be watching it.
Okay.
But First Take will be playing it.
Tell me, like what, 9 o'clock y'all time?
I mean,
I don't watch it with Brittany around anyway. I listen to it when I'm at the gym.
That's because I had to divorce Skip Bailey and Stephen A. I told him, look, I can't do it. I have to divorce them. They cannot wake up in my bed every morning.
That's hilarious. Is there anything you wanted to throw in?
Nah, I've been lazy this month. I haven't been watching too much of anything.
I feel that. Well, so let's segue into celebrity /sports with Michael Oher suing what is the fucking name of the family? The Tuohys. Yeah, to get out of his conservatorship. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that? Because I, for one, feel like he understood what he was in. And I think he married a black woman and she started looking at finances and said shit ain't adding up.
He had already came out when The Blind Side came out originally. He already said that was not how the story went.
Right.
Or I won't say he said it, his camp said it. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't anything new to me, but I do feel the same. Now finances is getting a little shaky and you don't want to pay these white people no more. It's just understandable.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought the issue was twofold on both ends. They weren't paying him from Blindside and that it was wrong. So like he's getting screwed twice because the story was wrong and he wasn't getting paid from Blindside. They used him without using him.
Right. They sold his story without actually giving him anything, and they had control over his money. So where he went as far as college and what he made as far as endorsements and everything, they had a final say in it because they had the right over his conservatorship. So because they couldn't adopt him, they knew what they were doing. They legally took hold of him, and he was, from his standpoint of what he said, was just looking for a place to get guidance. Like he was looking for someone to help him along the way. Like he was good as far as school went. Like that's why his grades went up in the movie. Or so he said his grades went up when he no longer had to worry about somewhere to eat or where to get food or, stuff like that. taking care of his base needs helped him focus on studying and getting better at everything that he had to do. So they didn't really help. They just took his story, sold it, and made $300 million or however much they made. And we're like, yeah, we good, bro. But they did end the conservatorship after he started filing petitions and whatnot.
But they still have 2 more. Oh, my bad.
I was just going to say they're claiming that they have receipts that he has been paid out for some of this as well, and that he's come to them for money in the past. Kind of like shakedown, come down for money in the past. So there's a lot of different. There's always going to be different sides to the story that you're going to hear, but yeah, whatever the outcome is, I hope that they're able to.
I mean, it's to me, rightfully, it's all his money. Like, you only have a story, white people, because you went and didn't even adopt this kid and you used him for sports and everything else.
Yeah.
So then you sold a whole movie about it and wrote in.
It's crazy because people were calling for like Sandra Bullock to have her Oscar taken in.
Now I don't believe that shit happened. What I did, y'all the ones gave me this lie of a script.
They gave me a script.
Y'all fooled me
every script got lies
I'm
in
not
it.
giving back my award.
Yeah, I'm not giving back anything. I acted my ass off. I did my job. Y'all
I
gave me
pretended
the
to be
lie.
something that she lied to me about.
Right.
So be more upset.
I brought that shit to life.
Right.
Right.
I made her lie look good.
Right. So
That's what I'm supposed to do.
The original, take that up with her, but don't come up here with me.
Yeah. Right.
If you don't get mad at Robert Downey Jr. for pretending to be a superhero, you can't be mad at me.
I just upheld y'all's lie. All right.
You're right. Unbeknownst to me.
I did my job.
Like shit. All right. So Lizzo is being sued, speaking of lawsuits, for sexual harassment and weight shaming. She is also countersuing, and she's being sued by her backup dancers, the Big Girls. I don't know if you ever watched that show. I did. Watch out for the Big Girls, but she is being sued by a few of her dancers, not all of them, and she is countersuing.
Some of them like the banana.
Some of them like the banana. So part of these allegations do include that she allegedly forced them to eat. Yeah, because allegedly forced them to eat bananas out of sex workers' vaginas. That both Lizzo and her team are fat shames different dancers.
Okay, I'm just going to be the asshole and ask the obvious question. Is it possible for fat people to fat shame other people? That's literally like me as a short person making fun of another short person. Really?
So is it possible? It is possible. Now it's how serious I take that.
People skinny shame all the time. People skinny shame other skinny people all the time.
True.
So you can fat shame, but now is it right? No.
No, it's not right. And as the person receiving it, it's a matter of how serious I take you without me, bombastically side-eyeing the fuck out of you. Like, bitch,
I'm really upset.
You own a mirror.
Mad because another fat person called me fat.
With me.
Right. We were together, plate for plate. Matter of fact, you got an extra dessert plate, huh? So you grab that cookie.
To be
You grab the cookie
as much as I do. How?
Now this is in the country. I'm sorry.
So, but there has been just a lot of different stories coming out because I have seen some of the dancers, or at least particularly one of them, who have made videos since then talking about how much she loves Lizzo and how much it's a pleasure to work for her, et cetera, et cetera. So, but then there's also the director who was supposed to be doing a biopic on her that quit doing it because of how terrible her attitude is.
You know who biopic I keep waiting on? Like the Surviving R. Kelly,
Yeah.
Trey Songz.
It's coming.
The Surviving Trey Songz is coming.
It's coming.
Don't make that face.
But
anything Trey Songz related?
So what?
Why would we want anything Trey Songz related?
I mean,
Who's out there saying, let me find something with Trey Songz and listen to it?
No. I said surviving Trey Songz.
Surviving Trey Songz, and I like some of Trey Songz music. And Keke Palmer is gonna be part of that too. So
Keke Palmer is gonna be part of that.
Yeah, because she survived him.
Fact. So yeah, we'll see what shakes out with everything with Lizzo, because it's kind of like,
it's hard to say.
It sucks. It sucks because even though I can't say I'm a Lizzo like fan or stan or anything of the sort, but her message, I definitely support it. And you can't have a body positive message whilst being sued for fat shaming. So, look at that.
Oh, look, she brought you food. Your bald headed ass. You could have went and got the food.
I could have, but when you have a wife, you don't have to.
So yeah,
Awesome wife, you don't have to. Why was my side eye? Because I said I have an awesome wife. Look at that. She's so quick to kick my ass that when you give her a compliment, that she second guess.
Well, if you wouldn't make your ass so kickable,
not so kickable. So yeah, I mean, if we gotta cancel her, we gotta cancel her. But in the meantime, we'll see how.
Why would we cancel Lizzo?
You can't push body positivity and fat shame someone in the same breath.
I feel like
is it?
I feel like you can.
Yet?
It's not. That's what I'm saying. We'll see how it shakes out.
You can't.
Because I feel like they just want more money. Because there's no way Lizzo is fat shaming. For one, I feel like if you having to eat certain things sexually, I feel like you wanted to do that. Can't nobody make me. Nobody can come in here and say, "Hey, eat this banana from here," and I'm like, "Nah, you just gonna shoot me."
I mean,
choices were made.
At some point, they knew what they were showing up for, because there wasn't like,
it wasn't odd. That was a normal attendance.
Yeah,
where they were.
That's something that happened at that club. So it's like, if I know I'm not partaking in this, I'm not going. Like, if we're all going to a hookah bar and you're like, listen, we're gonna go smoke hookah, and I'm like, hookah gives me a headache, I'm not going to go smoke it. I'm not going just to sit around and be like, oh, I'm here, and now you passing me the hookah like, yo, you want? No, I told you I'm good. Why the fuck am I here? So, yeah, like, this could go either way. And much like Jonathan Majors, I'm a keep waiting to see how this play out.
Yeah, I want to see how it plays out. They did an interview with the lawyer, and they were saying how just nasty she was, and that she was just talking a lot of calling them fat, stuff like that. For one thing, ain't no fat person telling me how fat I am.
I'm not fat.
Like, Rick telling me how bald I am.
I mean, that's like me being in a sped class and the other sped student telling me I'm stupid.
Right? Yeah, no, facts. We in the same boat, bitch.
Remember that special corner bill that we talked about? There you go. Right there.
But yeah, she does most of hers off camera. You don't even wait till you off camera. You wait till you on camera to say everything.
I know.
He has proof. This is the only proof you have.
That's all I need.
That's hilarious. All right. So, speaking of lawyers and all of that, Tory Lanez was sentenced to 10 years this month. Yeah, I'm sure it will be reduced in some way, shape, or form. Good behavior.
They're doing the appeal right now.
Yeah. But they did a couple appeals prior to even get a different shake at the original trial.
But they're not even entertaining the appeal. They're not even. They're not going to give it to them.
They're gonna do the appeal. They're not gonna give it to him, but they're gonna go to court for it. But they're gonna give it to him. I think they're gonna give. He's gonna do like 5.
He's only doing time because he wouldn't shut up. If he would have shut up and stopped, and that's literally what they were saying. Because you were antagonizing her, because you were putting out all of this music and talking so much. That's why he's doing 5 years. Mm-hmm. Or however long, 10. My bad.
10 years, yeah.
He said it's 10. I see him doing 5.
I mean, But 5 years is a long fucking time, nonetheless.
It is. But if I gotta do 5 or do 10, nigga, I'm taking 5.
No, facts. Absolutely.
And it's probably gonna be in a low security ass fucking prison where he probably gonna get his own cell.
Is he supposed to be getting deported as well, or is he?
No, they're not deporting him.
Okay. Bro, ain't not American.
You know, he's Canadian.
No, they're not deporting him. They're just going to let him.
10 years in Canadian jail.
Oh, 10 years in American.
Well, that's
jail.
Probably much better than American jail.
I got 10 years. Guaranteed it's a lot better than American.
A lot. They probably care about your mental health and everything.
They'd appeal the shit out of him. Great behavior for 3 years.
He might even ask that.
Hey, drug problem, we'll send you over here. If you need this, we'll take care of that. Yeah.
We got you. Don't worry.
Oh, don't worry. Your
any dietary restrictions.
Care of.
Oh, you're vegan? I got you.
Right.
You'll be better.
What? You got COVID? So does everybody else in this bitch. Go over there.
Exactly.
Keep your mask up, motherfucker.
They don't have masks.
They
just out there sniffing air.
Just sniffing air.
Making masks out of socks.
Hilarious. Wayne Brady came out as being pansexual.
Surprising.
Didn't surprise me.
That's surprising.
It didn't surprise me at all.
It didn't.
I mean, I guess it just didn't surprise me. Wherever he falls on the sexuality spectrum, I would have accepted.
Good for you, black man, for coming out and owning your truth. But we've known.
I really thought he was gonna come out as something totally different.
I don't feel like you're owning the truth of shit.
Like I said, wherever it fell, I would have believed it. Other than like heterosexual.
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah.
I knew he wasn't part of that.
Right.
I feel like you own the truth of some shit that people already know. You can't come out. Oh, I'm gay. Nigga, we knew that. Like,
that's how everyone felt about August Alsina too. When he came out.
That's not how Will Smith felt.
It's true. That's true. Did you guys see Keke Palmer in Usher's boyfriend music video?
Yeah, that was something different the way they hyped it up. I was like, oh, they're gonna be on here kissing or something. No, it's just some bullshit.
Yeah, no, she was just featured in it essentially, or like, whatever, but just, an extra jab after everything.
They still together.
But he came back and he said he has moved on. He is happy with
has no other option.
I know.
You're not getting better than Keke Palmer, sir. Nobody knows who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Not at all. But then he started trying to.
And like men, when no one knows who you are, they don't climb the ladder like Lori Harvey or anybody else. You don't see them just pop up and be
I don't know
everywhere.
He only needed 15 minutes. That's all he needed.
So Kevin Federline
15?
All he needed was 15 minutes.
He didn't need to.
What was the dark skin friend's name?
Come on, Kim?
He got her. Nah, not Kim. The other one. He got her pregnant. That's his first baby mama. And then he went to Britney Spears.
But he was Britney Spears back.
Oh.
Yeah, but he had 2 kids with Britney Spears. That's straight up. Because like
the backup dancer.
Kevin Federline.
Kevin Federline.
Yeah,
but he had the girl from Moesha pregnant too before he got Britney Spears pregnant.
Yeah, he did climb but I mean there was somewhere to go.
Yeah, but then it stopped there. It's not like Karrueche, who you've seen, or just a few other people where it's like, where did you come from? And now you're dating.
I mean, obviously it's easier for women, but men it's not gonna be that easy,
right?
And let's not act like he was on a superstar's list. It's Keke Palmer. We know who she is. Because childhood, she's not like some top tier fucking celebrity.
Actually, a lot of white people, other people.
We know Keke Palmer because of
Tequila and the Bee.
Tequila and the Bee. That's what. For one, us black people, we did not pick up on her until.
That's not it though.
She was a Tequila and the Bee.
She did a lot of Nickelodeon, a lot of like stuff like that.
As kids, we know Keke Palmer from being a goddamn kid.
Right.
Yeah,
but we didn't pick up
Keke Palmer kept a job. Keke Palmer's been on ABC.
Oh, she keep a job.
Keke Palmer kept a horrible job. Y'all see the movies that she put out as an adult? That shit was bad.
But she's not just doing movies. She was a host. She was a TV host.
Of what show?
Was it Good Morning America or something like that? She was the host of.
She did a show with was it Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did a show with Jimmy Fallon, but it was a Good Morning show too that she did.
She did with Michael. It's Michael.
A lot of question marks
Kiki,
floating over you niggas' head for somebody that's supposed to know some good shit.
I can't stand
You
it.
niggas is thinking hard as fuck. I tell you.
But we have answers.
She was Izzy in Buzz Lightyear.
We could have just been like,
You said that shit with a question mark. You're like, maybe who's in this, huh?
No, I'm trying to think of everything that she's been in, but she wasn't.
You're trying to think.
Buzz Lightyear.
Because Keke Palmer as an adult has been very mid as fuck. We only know Keke Palmer as a child.
No, we don't.
We only got excited because we never thought she'd get pregnant. And she did. And so we got excited because our childhood person grew up and actually became a fucking adult. But as an adult, Keke Palmer has been very fucking mid.
What childhood person? We about the same age.
Nigga, you are not a child. You are old as shit.
I'm younger than you.
By a day.
A day? Nigga, that implies that you're
we're not gonna act like that. We're not gonna act like that, Richard. If you old, you old. Remember that.
Right. You call me old and gonna talk about by a day. Nigga,
by a day,
shit.
Man,
by a day.
You would think that time is so long for him.
That's hilarious. And then Halle Berry was ordered to pay her ex-husband $8,000 in child support, plus a percentage of any income that's over a certain amount after an 8-year divorce battle.
God,
yeah.
So
these men coming up.
She needs a better lawyer.
You said what?
They've been divorcing for 8 years?
They've been divorcing for 8 years.
So listen, if
you know how expensive that was alone? 8
I
years.
want you to know.
You can, if you want some crazy pussy, because clearly there are screws loose. She is too fucking beautiful to be going through all that.
A month.
I
needs it.
I don't know who his lawyer is that was able to set some goddamn trend like that. Like not just $8,000 a month, but a percentage over this amount.
A percentage
over.
If I'm Halle Berry, I have to purposely make under a certain amount to not give this nigga
extra money.
Have you seen her movies? Her movies have been mid since she won a award.
Right, but what I'm saying is she has to purposely stay under that because if she goes over that.
Oh, that was point.
That's because she's going through an 8-year divorce battle. The fuck? I'm stressed. What?
Well, she might want to go back to work and say, "Fuck this writer strike." She needs.
Hey, I'll do it.
She needs to be on Tubi. I need to see her soon.
That's when you have those lawyers that you just pay monthly. Like you don't pay them niggas for their retainer per hour. You pay them niggas a month. You go flat fee for 1 month.
Pulled up and said, "All right, I need a public defender."
Her lawyer's on payroll. It has to be on payroll, and it's not a good one. Not a good enough one.
What if she defends herself? What if she's like, you know what? I acted as a lawyer enough times.
How long were they married?
She should never do that again.
How long were they married? I don't know. Let's see.
And how the fuck did he get custody in the first place? See, so many other questions that I had.
A lot of the celebrity women, their husbands are gaining custody of the children. A lot of them. And they're spending a buttload of money to pay them in child support.
Good. That's what they did.
They were married for 3 years.
And it took them 8 years to divorce?
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know that.
And that's her third husband.
Shit.
I wouldn't even do it no more.
And if I'm husband number one, I'm coming back for that ass.
And honestly, she has not had a marriage that lasted. So her first marriage was from 93 to 97. And then Eric Benet was from 2001 to 2005. And then Oliver Martinez was from 2013 to 2016.
That goes
None of them have lasted more than 4 years.
That goes to show you.
It's number one. We got to change this agreement. How much I'm getting in child support? I need that.
That's husband number one. I don't think she has a kid.
But she don't have a kid with only.
Oh, you don't? Oh, that's why them niggas ain't getting nothing.
Also, I'm not sure who Oliver Martinez is. Oh, he's a French actor. I was gonna say because the other two are actually they had their own money. One was an athlete and one's Eric Benet.
Yeah, Eric Benet don't need her money.
Facts.
So yeah, I guess he is a French actor. But yes, 3 years married, 8 years divorce process, and she got what sounds like to me fucks, but you know,
completely.
I'm not in her pocket.
Completely. I ain't seen her in nothing since
I want to know who that judge
Call.
is.
I think that's the name of it. The Call. Yeah, I think that's the name of the last movie.
She better hope that Disney still got that contract for Storm and be like, listen, y'all ain't had a better Storm than me. I'm back.
She better be on Tubi. She better
squeeze into that Catwoman outfit.
Right.
Don't let X-Men
prove that the first time.
She better get with Lifetime.
That shit with that Coming to America 10 years later.
Yeah.
Catwoman old.
Good gracious.
But yes, and speaking of divorces, Steve Harvey and his wife allegedly she cheated on him with the security bodyguard,
and she was allegedly getting bent over
and the chef
in the kitchen and the chef on the countertops all over the place.
One of them scrambled.
Yo house.
Let me clear this oven of all Steve Harvey's good kitchen utensils.
Oh, Steve ain't home for dinner yet?
Oh, you don't want none of this, my brother? Don't worry about that. Oh, he missed out on this meal? I won't.
He scrambled all them eggs.
I mean, twice.
So Steve has come out and said that it's not true. Marjorie, what's your name, right? Has come out and said it's not true. But I feel like where did it come from?
Say it wasn't true.
Nobody said where it came from. They just said it's not true.
It just came out.
It's not like we've been talking shit about y'all for years. Like, I mean, this came out of nowhere.
It can come out of nowhere. Just like, and like there are camps that will leak stories just to bring their names out, and just so that they can't come out and be like, "Oh, that wasn't true." Right.
I just don't see
I feel like
the benefit of Steve Harvey. Right.
This kind of attention. Like, there's nothing about Steve Harvey that says, I need this kind of publicity. I feel like Steve does well enough.
It depends on what kind of publicity you've had before. If you've already had, I can't use the I've been homeless. The nigga's been homeless before. The nigga that, you know, it's a different type of attention that he's probably never had before.
Well, he was already getting attention from a tweet that was sent out by a person in his camp that was saying, basically, I guess he's a comedian that nobody finds funny, which is true. I don't find him funny.
Yeah.
However,
but that's why you do it. You do it to stay relevant. You need someone to mention your name about something, which will lead you into getting something else.
I feel you. I feel like he has like the Judge Steve Harvey show. He still hosts Family Feud. It's not like he's like about to be on VH1.
Yeah,
like he does still have like a career.
Him and Halle Berry don't have to link up to make a movie.
No.
You know,
and Tyrese, you might as well throw him in there too.
Yeah, Tyrese in there.
They can make a nice little movie.
But the memes and the disrespect, Jesus Christ, that's coming from it. They're like, well, the daughter had to learn it from somebody.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's the same thing.
Yeah, some man's doing an interview going around saying when him and her were together and all the BS that they went through. Didn't really watch it because he was just old. I felt like he was lying.
Feel like your memory ain't clear, nigga.
Yeah. Like, bro, for one, you came out here looking like a pimp named Slipback.
I mean, Steve got like 6 different jobs. Like, he on the radio in the morning, you doing Family Feud, you got a joke.
Honestly,
but it's about the attention.
Steve is what Nick Cannon is like.
It's just about the attention
all over the fucking place. No, I feel it. I hear you. So, I mean, I genuinely don't care either way. Like, from the moment Steve Harvey started giving relationship advice, I was like, I'm good on that. Like, you're not the person that I'm looking towards for that. So
when he said 90 days, when I read 90 days, I said, who the fuck don't do that? Not I. You can't give me no advice.
I don't want to wait 90 minutes after I'm in her house.
Want me to wait 90 days? You stupid.
90 hours, I think, is how far we waited.
Yeah, give or take.
But yes. All right.
They were married in like 72 hours, though.
You said what?
They were married in like 72 hours.
Oh, yeah.
They met like day 1. By day 3, he was already like walking it down the aisle.
Shit, by day 4,
sounds good to me.
Girlfriend. She loved me by day 4.
Accurate.
Oh,
She
so
married you
sweet.
before she loved you.
It's a thing.
Let her get the, her way she would have. She would be like, this is it. You're my man. We're here.
Forever. So in world news, aliens are real. That was announced this month. I mean, it's been said here and there, back and forth, but officially on record, court documents, sworn under oath, aliens are real.
Rich called it.
Yeah.
Because he's making that face like I called it.
I mean, I did. I'm just new that aliens, we are like the third world planet. Aliens just don't come here because it's not worth it. Like,
They said they're not doing that.
they be like, oh, why haven't we been invaded yet? They know everything they need to know about us, and they're like, no, thank you. You guys aren't worth it. You're the third world planet. You niggas is run
Y'all
down.
killing each other as is. Y'all
You're
doing
trifling.
doing
Yeah,
that
you're
to
killing
us.
each other any goddamn way. Don't worry, son. Earth will be on clearance in like 3 years.
Not on clearance. Not on clearance. I'm gonna get it for you for your 16th birthday.
That
Don't
works.
even worry about it. By the time you turn 1600,
You're
you'll
gonna
have
own Earth.
You have an old ass Earth ready to go.
Yeah.
We'll wait for the people
Already
to clear
done.
out, and then we'll show up. Let them clear each other out first.
You see how they living? They'll be
Easy
gone in
shit.
about 30 days.
But I mean, think about it. Why do all of the work of invading a planet that's killing itself anyway? Just wait.
Yeah. No bullshit though.
Yeah, because like I think all these alien invasion movies come from white people because that's what they would do. Like they would show up and colonize.
Yeah, because like
Where else would it come from? Because mind you, when the black man made a movie about an alien, it just showed up.
yeah.
Nope, the monster just showed up. It didn't do anything. It did not start abducting people. There were no probes. It was just there.
It's crazy how close alien movies are to slavery. That's weird as fuck. They
Yeah.
discovered a planet and just started enslaving humans.
Because that's the only thing
That they
colored
could think
people
of.
can think of. If I were, because that's what they did. They invaded other people's countries and said, "This is mine now."
Yeah.
Alien versus Predator. Like, what did the aliens do? The aliens snatched people's bodies. The Predator, they hunted down the greatest prey that they could, people. In the second movie, they were defeated by an old ass black cop. That's not
Whew, that gives us hope.
That gives us hope.
even. Yeah.
Because
I see our alien
alien
invasion
touches
being more
down
like
and the nigga throws his cap up. It's
our
on.
alien invasion would probably be more like Chicken Little.
You said what?
Our alien invasion would probably be more like Chicken Little. Them niggas were just passing by, like they vacation here from time to time.
What was that? Oh, this is all a misunderstanding. All right, we out. Peace.
Yeah, that's it. My
All
bad.
they saying is shit. They saw us this time.
Right.
Been coming here for years.
It's our vacation spot. I like y'all mountains.
Who didn't set the doggone human form?
We just came for Bigfoot. We ain't even here for you, dog.
But let's talk about that big orange ass alien that now has an orange jumpsuit.
He has an orange jumpsuit and a mugshot to match.
And his constituents. Like,
He was so
all his
mad.
people.
He was so mad.
He
Why
was
they ain't
so
storm
mad.
the jail like they did the White House?
Huh?
Why they ain't storm the jail like they did the White House?
Right. He should
Because
have
they were
called
going
for
to get
that.
shot. Fulton County didn't play that. I seen it on 60 Days In. They got enough
Oh,
jail
yeah.
cells for all y'all niggas.
We are not the White House. We will shoot your bitch ass, bro.
Like-
We'll shoot you on sight.
Storm up here if you want to.
So Young Thug's dad spoke out about that and said, how come Trump and all of his people can get can get bail for the same charges that they holding Young Thug on? He's been held on RICO charges. They're being held on RICO charges. They got out. I'm not saying hold the former president, but I'm saying if you can't hold his whole cabinet responsible, why hold one
Right,
rapper?
but let's not act like the two RICO charges are the same. They're not.
Yeah, no. One's conspiracy against the government, and the
Yeah,
other
one's a little worse.
one's gang related that they said happened. So, in my opinion, the more dangerous one is the one who rallied people against the government
and
building.
still has that same platform to do the same if he really wanted to.
He sold $7 million in T-shirts
With
just
his
from
mugshot
his
on it.
mugshot on his own website to his people.
For his campaign for
For his
presidency.
campaign. So you know that's to his people, because other people that don't want to see him become president wouldn't buy it from his campaign fund.
I don't know. I feel like there is a certain point of where people buy shit just to troll. So like people went and bought his mugshot, not his people, but like a normal person would go out there and buy the shirt with his mugshot on it just to troll.
Yeah.
Buying that from Instagram, buying that from like HNIC or someone like that, that's cool. But buying that from specifically Truth.com or Truth Social or whatever fucking website he does or social platform he makes, that's completely different. That's beyond trolling. That's helping the evil that spread. Yeah. Like, people died from what he caused, and he couldn't say, yo, I concede, I give up. Yeah, this is wrong. You should not hurt these people, because real people were getting hurt. Real people were traumatized from that.
Right. And Young Thug literally ran a gang organization.
Nope, allegedly.
Bitch, how you gonna say one's allegedly and the other one ain't?
Because
because we see
one of them unfold.
January 6th happened down the street.
January 6th happened here.
I had friends who were out there.
They're both allegedly until they're charged and found guilty. Yes, because no. Hold on. First off, and I want to point this out very clear. I am not a fucking Trump supporter. I just want to.
We wouldn't be married.
Where your head at?
I want to push it into perspective. We don't have proof that he led and caused the riot. We just know that those are his niggas. The same way we don't know that
Young Thug got proof. It's on the internet.
We just know that those is his niggas.
No, we watched him say it.
He said,
go storm the Capitol.
He told them
we
to
should
go storm the Capitol.
Young Thug said, my niggas is gonna shoot you.
He called them out, and that's on the
Doesn't matter what Young Thug said.
Young Thug did not say that.
The United States.
My booty hole's brown.
Young Thug said, my niggas is gonna
shoot you. She incited a riot by saying that. They can say whatever they want. People say a lot of dumb things on record. I can say a lot of dumb things on record, but I did not incite a riot and then try to pretend like I didn't. He told those people, you should go do this. When he said to them, instead of standing down, he said, stand by and stand ready. That's one of his words. He had the option to stop all of this and did nothing. He had the option to send in the National Guard. Did not do any of that. He sat around and inhibited it. This was his doing.
Yes, I'm not saying that the nigga didn't do this shit. What I saying?
No, you did say that.
You did. You said.
No, I said we don't have.
We know he did.
We don't know. We don't know.
But you just said he did it,
bro.
How are you married to him? I'm mad at you now too.
What I am saying is that Jamal is using that logic for Trump, but ignores that same logic for Young Thug.
Young Thug did not
stand just so he can be like, well, he just doesn't run a country.
They cut different TV shows off so we could watch.
It doesn't matter. It's the same lot. It's the same thing. Whether you watch it on TV or not, it happens.
You've never
seen Young Thug
talk about it. We've seen Trump. There is a.
Have you niggas never listened to a Young Thug record?
Here and there, but
I
that
don't
don't make a
listen to
difference.
Lil Wayne for years. 10+ years I done listened to Lil Wayne talk about how he is part of the Bloods, Crips. I know he's been in both.
Both.
One of them.
He came out wearing a Crip.
He came out with Crip, then he names a doggone Blood. Don't know, but I've never seen.
Wayne has never said he was a Crip at all.
Come on, son.
Bro, come on.
Fan.
Are you serious?
If
when
you
he
ain't a fan,
came
just
out
say
with
you
the
ain't a
block
fan.
is hot and stuff, he was a fucking Crip.
Nigga, no, he was not. Have you niggas heard anything, Lil Wayne?
What? How are you? I'm mad at you.
Now I have to find it. I
am mad at you.
Tonight
Stop being mad at him.
That's fine.
That's hilarious. Okay. Well, while you find it, gonna move on to our last couple stories.
Give me a folding chair.
So,
I'm mad at this nigga.
we can bring that back up if there was anything else. I think we've said enough comments on the Montgomery, Alabama brawl. But just know if I see a hat go up, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, right here it says, remember when Lil Wayne was a Crip with the rest of the Cash Money in 1999? Yes, I do. Oh, but go ahead.
I absolutely do. Because I was wondering how he came out as a Crip and then came back out as a Blood.
I mean, if you can. Oh, no. My background about to fuck it up. It's okay. I'm not doing that. It's a fucking mess behind me. I was doing
Reddit, nigga. You chose your article from Reddit. Of all places, Reddit. Nigga.
Of all places.
Oh, now you want to Google shit.
Of all places, Reddit.
They say.
Stop.
Because that picture is enough, right?
It immediately became invalid the moment you chose an article from Reddit.
Hold on, I got you. Bring it up. I feel like just in general, because if you were a Blood, you wouldn't even have on a
blue bandana. But he used to rock the blue bandanas all the time.
Every time.
God damn it. Just show me the picture. Fuck it. Let's do this. Fucking presents.
And it's a whole bunch of it. All of this.
Right there.
All of this right here, he has on blue bandanas. He rep Crip for a very long time.
Yeah. Like all that.
So we're gonna pretend like that ain't there, Rich? Like you don't see it? That's not a blue bandana?
You know. What else? Shut that. There we go.
Yeah. So that's two. We got two, y'all. We got two.
I got last couple stories in Atlanta, and I just want to mention this mainly because she was a Black woman. But an Atlanta doctor decapitated a baby during delivery, and then tried to play it off like she didn't.
She said it came out like that.
Yeah.
How?
I mean, technically it did because when she pulled.
Well, when she pulled, and then the saddest part is that the mother had to be rushed in for a C-section. They pulled the body out, and then she had to give birth to the head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Apparently, the doctor did not work at that hospital.
I don't matter. Guess who owns a new hospital now?
Nah, fact. Well, here's the thing. From what I read, they're not even... What they're going for is like punitive. It was like thousands, and that's crazy to me because I'd be damned if I spent 9 months of my life growing a child inside of me
to watch,
and I can point out who killed them.
Yeah. And there was no medical anything wrong. It was solely the doctor.
You and the force that you
murdered my baby.
Right. Yeah. I want your
I want your medical
license. I want your medical. I
want
the hospital. I want a lot of shit at that point.
Yeah, I want you never to practice ever again in any state, in any capacity.
And that would happen way faster than a police officer would lose their job.
1,000%.
Yeah. You'll get barred in a heartbeat.
Insurance company having to pay a fucking patient? Oh, you're all fired. Like, who's the chief surgeon here? I have nothing to do with deliveries. I don't give a fuck. You're fired.
I'm firing.
But the fact that they lied about it, they tried to lie and say that it was not.
They put the baby's head on his body and like posed him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking everybody up. I'm getting up and I'm swinging. Yeah. Like everybody's got to feel my fist.
At first, I thought it was just like a story that somebody was trying to, put on TikTok. Then I was like, no, this shit is real.
Yeah. That shit's crazy. I couldn't imagine. I also just want to mention, because we did not mention, but the wildfires in Maui. So,
and how fucked up is Pokemon for announcing while the fires are still happening that their next championships are going to be held there?
Okay.
I mean, I was going to say, most of the island is gone.
They just hold in another island.
You sound like the white people that was sitting up talking about my vacation.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if Maui's gone, Pokemon's just going to hold it in another island. That's fine.
You're a terrible person.
If anything,
healing energy to the families that were affected and
the
just
people that are
to
just
the island itself.
Nothing. Yeah, like
the island itself, the land that needs to recover from that.
They lost their home, they lost their livelihood, they lost a lot of shit, and all they were tourist attraction. Like they can no longer feed themselves. And what do you tell these people? Oh, Pokemon are coming next year. Hold strong. We'll have our tourist attractions back. Fuck you.
Actually, that's exactly what you tell people, is that we're going to bring attraction here so that you can have money flowing through your environment and your economy.
Fuck you, because I have to survive until then.
Yes. Bitch, you're going to have to survive anyway.
Until they get
whether I come or not, you're going to have to survive. The fuck?
Yeah, but I had a house. I had a tree where I could eat fruit.
Speaking of surviving,
that has nothing to do with nothing.
The woman who made the TikTok infamous pink sauce is now saying that she is bankrupt and is no longer able to survive because of the deal she made with, I forgot the name of the company.
Did we really think that sauce was going to make it?
Hell no.
Because they never could tell me what the hell it was.
She didn't even know the FDA had anything to do with her.
Yeah.
She called herself a chef, and when she said,
what did we use the
what
sauce
is the
for?
FDA?
The pink sauce, people are putting it on chicken, fries. So it was purchased by Dave's Gourmet, an actual sauce company, and it is sold at Walmart. However, as part of that deal, apparently they have not been paying her the royalties that she thinks she should be getting paid, because I'm not going to hold her. I'm not going to hold y'all. She's not the smartest person in the world. So it might not be selling, but she thinks she should be getting more than what she has gotten.
Had a bad contract.
I haven't heard anybody
or
talk about
did
it
they
since
give her ass an advance and they ain't made their money back yet?
It's possible.
That she's been silenced and she's making no money off of that.
Yeah, because they probably ain't selling what you're thinking, and they gave you a X $1 million advance. You blew that shit, and you like, well, where's my money at? They be like, shit, where's our money at? Like, nigga, you owe us.
Like shit.
This ain't selling the way you said it was when it was on you.
It wasn't selling like that either. It only sold because niggas wanted to try the sauce, but then once you started seeing the way it was coming, the fact that it had dairy and eggs in it, and you were shipping it from Florida to anywhere,
and there was no preservatives,
not properly packaged, no preservatives, no fucking label, no nothing.
I'm not eating that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then no consistency.
Florida to California, shit take a week and a half. That shit rotten as fuck.
Right, exactly, and that's how it was. It was coming. It was coming exploded. It was coming moldy. It was coming crazy. So honestly, I'm surprised that anyone even purchased it to begin with. I feel like if she got any money off of it, she should be thankful and she should move on. Respectfully. But on that note, that is all I have for the month of August. I hope I didn't miss anything major.
No.
I think the McLeans are frozen. Like both of them.
On the same face. Rich wasn't even paying attention.
Well, anyways, make sure you guys check us out on all social media platforms. Like, follow, subscribe. Yeah, both of them froze at the same time. That's crazy.
Oh, look, Brittany's back.
So we have been having, like, I don't know if it's rolling blackouts. I don't know what the hell is going on. But all of our power went out for the third time for the week, but second time for today.
Oh, wow.
Yikes.
That's fine. I was just wrapping up.
Hope everything's cool. See that your lights are still going, so you know that's a thing.
Yeah. It just blinks. A real long blink.
It's just enough to fuck up your Wi-Fi. Now I feel that.
Enough to piss Rich off.
Yeah, because you see, he ain't came back yet.
Right.
Nope.
Right.
Just like his headline. On that note, we out.
Well, until next time, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay unapologetically black. Have a good night. Oh, here he is.
Oh, look, he's back.
Wait. Just
say.
I came back just for y'all niggas to hang up.
Yeah.
Annoying.